Hey there everybody, what's up? This is the new update. I'm only going to show you the part that I have worked on. I haven't been able to work on much this week, I'm not going to lie. I've been pretty busy and a little lazy, so I haven't really worked on this map all that much. I've been kind of doing, work stuff and all that. So, if we go ahead and begin with this area here. I don't know why that guy's all the way up there, but... So, immediately this is kind of a different... the area that I've done... what I've done with this area... Well, first of all, the ladder's visible now, which is nice. I still need to edit that. Gonna make that look a little better. I don't like the roof, especially. And I'm not playing on any sort of serious mode here, Of course, this game mode would have been a whole lot harder on a... Just gonna go destroy him. One complaint that I had, my brother played it. This thing here, right? This little guy was right there, and I didn't notice it every single time I played. Was that he was right there? So I moved him back over there. Seems to have worked. I don't know if I showed you guys this before. But yeah, you can also go into this room to flank the enemy. Let's go and move up a bit and see what else this encounter has to offer. As you can see, there's a whole new set of fighting that'll go on once you move just slightly down the street. This is the encounter that I've been working on today. Today is the only day I've really been able to work on it this week. Not necessarily true, but not necessarily false either. I have been busy, but I've been spending my free time as actual free time lately. Just kind of enjoying myself instead of working on a bunch of projects like I normally do. Let's go ahead and just move up here. I'm gonna go fight these guys instead. Because that's actually what this area is for. So you can run up here. Kill a bunch of people. Now, I don't know if I should keep this open or not, because the player can run to it. Or even if I should have the ladder, but it might break everything. I might just have a trigger that'll destroy everything. I know I need to have a door, probably right here at some point, to break the two areas apart. And yeah, the big thing about this encounter here, I haven't actually tested out this encounter yet, so I don't necessarily know how good it is or not. I mean, these guys are running all over the place. They're crazy. But the biggie of this encounter is that there's there's these guys up top doing their thing. And if you move too far in, the idea was that they would flank you from right there. It doesn't really look like they do that yet, but I'll find a way. Are they still fighting each other? If you guys didn't know, by the way, the trope from Modern Warfare, shooting through thin walls, is also a thing in World at War. I found that out while developing this map. So, because the encounter used to be that a bunch of your enemies would run up over this little thing here and then out over to here, which is why I have these defenses here still. This guy here was actually moved from over there. Anyway, doesn't matter. So we're going to continue on here. I still need to edit this main building here. The rest of the city I really don't care about. I might add some of the floor destruction or whatever into there. Let's go ahead and move on. Of course, right now these houses, the interior looks like crap. I'm hoping that I can make them look good before December, but no, I've been busy. And so here's the ending area. I've shown you guys a little bit of it before, but I didn't show you it in the condition that it is in now. I believe I created these docks earlier, but it could have been earlier this week, but it could have been later. I'm not too sure. These are little bits where I'm gonna have some of those canoes, you know, floating. Of course, there'll be some things, and I'm most likely gonna have your enemies running down there to go, you know, put fire on you as you run down here. Because I'm not really gonna add any cover to these areas. This will be your cover. And of course you'll have allies. You'll have a couple of them shooting from the top, a few more that'll be covering you the whole way down through these areas. Your goal is actually just to run in and then clear these guys out, and then move on to the next one, clear that one out, and then clear that one out. It's very simple, because in these levels I am not, you know, this is just really a test for me. I'm not actually doing anything dramatic. I mean, if I do ever come back to World at War, I do have an idea that is spec-fucking-tacular, but that'll have to come in its own time. Anyway, this is a slightly longer one that goes out, and then you'll run through to the final one right there, and afterward you'll be able to go over onto this beach. I wonder what this looks like. Hold on. It's gonna look really funny. Oh, I didn't do it. What? Oh, smart water, huh? Put you right there instead. Darn it. I just want to see it go up. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. This area right here is where the map ends. You go down from this staircase here onto the beach. Here. Which is still, of course, getting worked on. And you help out a small invasion, and then you just run up here, and that'll be it. As you watch other boats land over there. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So, if you... first of all, I have to, once again, apologize for not having a larger update, as I have had large updates in the past, but this is just not one of them. Thank you, though, for watching this video if you have, and please, if you haven't, go ahead... Well, I mean, that's a stupid thing to say. If you haven't seen the other videos, then go and watch those as well. That's all I really got to say. This is it, and I guess I'll see y'all next week.